Episode of Joe Talks About LinkedIn Lead Generation. I don't know if you know this, but LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. There are more than 1 billion people on LinkedIn. And one of the reasons I love LinkedIn so much is because on LinkedIn, you see everybody's first name, last name, company name, where they worked before, what their education is. You can find out a lot of information about somebody just by checking out their LinkedIn profile. The same is not true for TikTok. The same is not true for Instagram, for Facebook, for Snapchat, for Twitter. There's very little information on people's profiles on those social networks. But on LinkedIn, by default, because it's a professional social network, people have everything that they would have on their professional bio. And so you can learn a lot about somebody before you're reaching out to them and building a relationship with them. Also, the context of LinkedIn is that people are there to network, to build relationships. So it's not weird if you're reaching out to people on LinkedIn. People actually want you to reach out. They want to build a relationship. They want to make that connection. And LinkedIn gives you the opportunity to add up to 30,000 connections. And every connection becomes a follower on LinkedIn. So if you're not using this incredible professional social network, I highly recommend you consider start adding it to your daily routine. It only takes about 15 minutes a day for you to be able to see success on this amazing platform. Now, not everybody's into networking. Not everybody's into building relationships. Some people want transactional business. They're in real estate. I rent you the place. There's no relationship. You're my tenant, and you just pay me rent. Maybe you're a cleaner. As people come, they send their things, you clean it, and then they leave, and you have no relationship with them. But most cases in B2B, business to business, or in large B2C transactions like real estate or finance, it's important to realize that people will go do business with other people that they know, they like, and they trust. And in order for someone to know you, like you, and trust you, you have to be present in their life. You have to stay something called top of mind. If you're not top of mind with your network, they're not going to remember you at the right time. And we all know in sales, timing is everything. And in closing big deals, you need to start nurturing those prospects all the way from the top of the funnel to the bottom line. So if you learn how to do those things on LinkedIn, if you learn how to get exposure, how to build credibility, how to book those meetings with people on LinkedIn, you're going to be much more successful. Now, there's a new AI for LinkedIn called Evy AI. And you can use this AI, EVYAI.com, to help you write posts, leave comments, send messages, send out connection notes, expand your network. You can use AI to help you as your AI assistant. And in your voice, you'll be able to get more exposure. Let me show you how this works right inside LinkedIn. I'm going to pull up my LinkedIn right now just to kind of show you how it works. And I'm going to share my screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. If you're watching this live, let me know where in the world you're dialing in from right now. I just shared my screen, so hopefully you can see me live on LinkedIn right now. All right, let's dig right in. So this is what my screen looks like. This is what my LinkedIn looks like. As you can see, I click on notifications. It gives me a whole list of things that are going on right now. I actually created some offers from my network over here. This is called a LinkedIn newsletter. And I put a bunch of offers here and I sent it out to the people that are part of my newsletter. Now, how many people are subscribed to my newsletter? I have 11,262 people subscribed to my newsletter. And who might those people be? Well, those people are all different types of people: coaches, consultants, vice presidents at companies. I have an incredible array of CEOs, technology experts. There's so many incredible professionals here that are on LinkedIn that are checking out my newsletter, that are subscribed, and they actually all receive an email every time I send out a newsletter to them. So that's a really, really great feature that LinkedIn has that a lot of people are just not taking advantage of. And if you start taking advantage of this amazing new feature, you'll be able to start getting those subscribers, not just have connections. And check this out. I recently launched a community called the AI for LinkedIn community here. You see that? And I published it. I used a tool called School that allows you to have a community, a calendar, and a classroom. And if you go into the community, you'll notice that we have over 100 members inside this community. and you can log in for free. You can check out everything that people are talking about inside the community. As you can see, we have lots of conversations from different users, different engaged LinkedIn users, and people that are talking about all different types of things. If you want to see the introductions from some of the members, people can go in here and kind of introduce themselves. And as you can see, we have many, many introductions from people that you can network with and build relationship with and connect with them. So I highly recommend you check out my LinkedIn newsletter, and then you go check out this incredible community of amazing, engaged folks on LinkedIn. We also have an engaged thought leaders community for people who want to be thought leaders that share themselves and connect and build relationships with each other. So if you want more information about that, just hit me up and say, Joe, I want information about the Engaged Thought Leaders community. That's a premium community, and we only have room for one more person in that community. So if you're interested in joining, being that one more person, just let me know. Okay, let's go back into LinkedIn, and let's see what's going on LinkedIn. So if I'm on LinkedIn right now, I can see who looked at my profile. And if I notice that somebody specific looked at my profile, for example, Stephen Carl, looked at my profile, I'm going to reconnect with him because I haven't spoken to him in some time. So I'm going to click message. I'm going to be like, thanks for checking out my profile. Did you see my AI for LinkedIn? Okay. Now I just sent him this message. Did you see my AI for LinkedIn? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see if he has posted anything. And he hasn't posted in 10 months. This is from 10 months ago. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little quote here. I'm going to have my tool Evie AI write a quote. And as you can see, Carl's insights are gold. And I put a quote from Napoleon Hill. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually click here, click on Save Profiles. And because I'm in Evie AI, I save lots of people's profiles. So if I want to stay top of mind with them, all I have to do is click on See Recent Activity here on the right. And I can see the recent activity for each one of these people that are in my network that I have relationships with. So I don't have to think about, oh, did I comment on their post recently or not? I just go in there and I'm able to leave a thoughtful comment on their post. In this case, my persona says to create quotes, but I can leave all different types of comments. It doesn't have to be a quote. It could be something else as well. And I highly recommend you go ahead and build out your personas with Evie AI. Now, what is a persona? A persona is a particular training that you can train the AI to take on a particular style. So for example, if I'm on the LinkedIn feed and I want to leave a comment on Kat's profile over here, instead of me using the quote, what I can do is I can say, promote my book. So it'll go in here and it'll actually put a link to my book on Amazon. So this enables me to be able to tie in what she says into the book. So over here, so she published a book this year, and now I say, check this, check out my book. Okay, so I didn't promote myself per se. I basically just tied in the core message of my book into her book. Okay, you see that? If I want to leave a comment here on Rick's profile, I just go in here. In this case, I'm going to make a short little comment here that's under 20 words. And just like that, Rick nails it. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down. I see Shira Charles posted this over here. I want to leave a comment for her. I'm going to go in here. And in this case, I'm actually going to put a quote here because I know she likes quotes. I'm going to hit generate, and it's going to write a quote that is related to what she says right over here. And this quote is from Jim Rohn. So as you can see, it makes it very, very easy for me to stay top of mind with people, promote things, build relationships, send direct messages. It helps me be able to write a post. If I want to write a post about anything, I just click in here and I just tell it what I want the post to be about, and it'll go ahead and write a post for me. And I've written many, many posts with Evie AI. So as you can see, using artificial intelligence is a competitive advantage in today's business. And if you want to learn how to use AI, join our community. It's called AI for LinkedIn. And if you check out my newsletter, you'll be able to find a link to that community inside my LinkedIn newsletter. Well, thank you very much for joining me here on this wonderful Friday. If you're observing Passover next week, I want to wish you a happy Passover. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on many more LinkedIn Live. This is 70 of 244. I'm excited about doing the rest of them, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions about LinkedIn, about how to use AI for business development or lead generation, or if you want to be able to connect and build a relationship, just let me know. I'll see you on the next